Hi there. Thanks for joining us for your web forecast on this Thursday. Happy Halloween. We've seen nicer Halloweens. We've seen worse. But today, while it will be warm, it's going to be windy and potentially could become a little hazardous during trick-or-treat time this evening. We got a huge storm system headed our way. A conveyor belt of moisture moving in. A mild start. Temperatures this morning for lows above normal, highs in the lower 60s. We'll get close to 70 this afternoon, but unfortunately scattered showers this morning, fairly widespread. And then we will see heavier, more widespread rain as we get into this afternoon, and the possibility of some strong, potentially severe storms as we get into trick-or-treat time this evening. The driver of this system out to our southwest will get closer. Out ahead of it, we've got some serious winds aloft. Yeah, it's called the low-level jet. It's going to crank in some warm temperatures today, highs near 70 this afternoon. But as this low-pressure system kicks its way through Missouri and into the lower Great Lakes as we get into this afternoon and evening, a low-level jet. These are winds aloft about 3,000 feet over our heads. They'll be cranking 80, 90 miles per hour. Some of those will work their way to the surface. And with some embedded thunderstorms, we could see wind gusts that'll get over 55 and 60 miles per hour. So anything not tied down will be flying around. A bit hazardous to be outside. A lot of communities postponing their trick-or-treat times from tonight until Saturday. You're going to want to check with right here, northwestohio.com, see if that's the case in your neighborhood. I think it is a very wise idea by our civic leaders. So scattered showers this morning, this afternoon, widespread and, yeah, in spots, heavy rain. Here we are, trick-or-treating supposed to go on. Hopefully, we'll see postponements, widespread. But these winds are going to be very strong with some thunderstorms. We can see winds gusting over 60 miles per hour. The threshold for a severe thunderstorm is wind speeds over 57. We could indeed see some of those. We are under a slight risk, according to the Storm Prediction Center, of seeing severe storms late this afternoon into this evening and early portions of the overnight. One thing's for sure, it's going to be windy and we're going to be very wet. Umbrellas won't do any good. If you do have to head out, rain jacket's the best idea. Now, the rains move east for the most part overnight, but the winds are going to crank, especially on your Friday morning. We'll see wind gusts out of the west, 45 to 50 miles per hour. That's without storms being around. Winds will diminish somewhat during the afternoon, but it will still be breezy. We will see some partial clearing, especially to the south. High temperatures much cooler, back into the 50s for your Friday. And we get even cooler over the weekend with showers returning as we get into your Saturday afternoon. We'll clear things out Sunday, but the high temperatures, they're going to be on the cool side, upper 40s by Sunday. 69 balmy degrees today, but it's going to be very windy with afternoon gusts of 40. We could see evening with some of these potentially strong storms, gusts over 55 and 60 miles per hour. Batten down the hatches, stay in if you can. Hopefully you'll see a postponement to Halloween trick-or-treating this evening, because it is going to be very windy. It's going to be very wet, not pleasant to be out there. This is, after all, children's second favorite holiday of the year. Temperatures falling from 60 at 5 down into the mid and upper 50s by the time we get into the 9 p.m. hour. And again, some thunderstorms out there and potentially dangerous winds. The winds stick up overnight. We will see some very strong winds on Friday morning, 45 to 50. Into the 30 mile per hour range during the afternoon, a high of 56 with some partial clearing on your Friday afternoon. And then for the weekend, scattered showers return late in the day Saturday, a high of 51. We'll clear things out after turning the clocks back, changing the batteries in your carbon monoxide and smoke detectors before turning in Saturday night. Sunday will be sunny, but highs only in the upper 40s. And then we've got a thermal roller coaster again next week, with another big rainmaker potentially heading our way next Thursday. So yes, wind, warmth, rain today, the possibility of some strong storms, possibly severe with damaging winds this evening. Overnight, the winds whip. Friday morning will be especially windy. We'll calm things down during the afternoon, turn cooler through the weekend, and again, we're going to get an extra hour's sleep on Saturday night. Thanks a lot for joining us for your web forecast. Have a great Halloween. I'm meteorologist John James.